Salty Banter Live! Get your fucking shit together. It's Salty Banter Live! Reefing mates and plenty of piss takes. Let's talk reefing. The show's about to begin. We've got Emma. How's she getting on with that new light? Bubbling, fights all plankton, keeping her awake at night. We've got Jason, who can be a bit blunt. Has a giant boner for a quality bow front. We've got James, the sexiest baker alive. Baking epic pasties, fuck it, let's do it live. We've got Lee here, popping his cherry on his very first live stream. Reefy AF to the core and now part of the team. We've got Dave, he really ain't that small. Some say he is so short, he's like a fucking weird sex doll. We've got Tom here from Mantis Reef. Full quarantine fish to save you some serious grief. We've got Jamie who's been on another fishing trip. Got soaked, drank some wine, but is back and ready to rip. We've got Brahma, is he ready for an upgrade? Some say it won't be in this decade. Yeah. It's Salty Banter Live. Salty Banter Live. It's Salty Banter Live. Salty Banter Live. Grab your bollocks and give them a trim. The fucking show's about to begin.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Salty Banter Live. And we've lost a member during the intro.
Pretty good going.
Yeah. So Lee, Bristol Reefer, I'm sure he'll rejoin. He's having a little bit of trouble with his laptop and his phone, and we can't quite get video and audio to tie up. So hopefully it will come back at some point. So just before we kick off, we'll just quickly jump in and say hello to everybody who's joined us. Good evening, Reefing Mad. Good evening, Johnny Boy. Nice to see you. Jamie. Oh, Jamie, do you want to take that one back off? Okay, there we go.
I logged in with the wrong account.
Hello, Jamie. We'll go with that one. Good evening, Elisa, your little pocket rocket. Good evening, James. Nice to see you. Terry Tickers, thank you for joining. 1969 fish tank. Good evening. A new person. You're brave. Good evening, Emma. Who else have we got here? Nope, that's me. Got to boost the numbers. Good evening, Dave. Also on screen.
Hey.
Oh, he's changed his name to X Coach. What did he do
Sponsored.
that for?
No, tonight for some reason they're all coming up with the handle name rather than their actual display name.
True.
I don't know if you changed something.
Oh. Fuck if I know. Good evening, Anthony. Nice to see you. Good evening, Chris. What a tank tour that was.
Yeah.
That was absolutely epic. Good evening, James. Good evening. Sorry. Good morning, Melinda. Who else we got? Tom. Good evening, Tom. Good evening, Harry. Good evening.
Harry Boo.
Dirt Devils Reef. Good evening. Tim. Good evening. Yeah, you are right. Everybody's names are showing up differently. Must be a StreamYard thing. Weird. Good evening, Liam. Dave. Good evening. Reefy Reese. Good evening. Matthew Boy. Hope you and Roxanne are well. Oh, Haley. Good evening, Haley. Gassa. Good evening, Gas. Just poured me another still water. You're fucking arse. Good evening, Silent Reaper. Yeah, the storm is not good. Our back fence just blew down tonight. So, good evening, Julie. Hope
Euphemism.
you all are well. What's this? It's Brandon.
Brandon.
Good evening.
Brandon. Yeah.
Good evening, Chris. These names are really throwing me off.
Yeah.
It's
It's
appearing
on
on the
YouTube chat
as
also.
well.
Is it?
Yeah.
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 Must be something going on. It's not my fault. Good evening, Pedro. Hope you're well. Good
Your
evening,
fault.
Bernadette. Good evening, Spellers. Who else? Who else? I think. Oh, good evening, Kyle. Nice to see you. Not seen you in a while. Don't know where you've been.
Where you been?
Anyway, I think. Yeah, where have you been? Leave it in
Where you been?
comments.
Yeah.
Wait, so Lee's back. Let's see. Here we go.
Does it work?
It does.
Oh, look at that.
Now,
Nailed it.
Yes. All right, time for a beer.
Fucking hell. You've broken John's record. Amazing. I'm glad you finally worked it out. So obviously, Salty Banter, as always, we just go down the screen and we talk about what's been happening. Rama, you're first. Welcome to your first ever Salty Banter. Has he frozen or is he just pretending?
I'm just fucking with you.
Well, I mean, you
No,
say
he's
that.
frozen on screen.
Yeah, he
Not
is
so
frozen.
That's a
Nice
concerned
version,
F1 pitman.
He thought he was amazing at this, right? But it turns out his video is actually fucked.
Hold on. Get back.
Nope.
Frozen.
Are you fucking with me now?
No,
No,
you
no.
were frozen.
Fantastic.
The one person in the green room that
You're
bragged
frozen.
that he just joined and it worked.
Yeah.
you did finish working.
I don't know what to say or do now.
I mean, we can hear you.
A way less flattering screen grab. So let's just go with what's been happening, Rama.
Uh,
There we go.
nothing.
There it is.
Oh, there you go, sir. Fuck all, really. Just doing my water changes and everything. Got a bit of high phosphate. Just killed me red monkey off.
Has it?
Yeah, not happy about it, but there you go. Such is life. I finally dipped my tip, Dave. Finally got round to doing that.
Dip your tip. Good man.
Uh,
Always good when you dip your tip, brother.
yeah.
I mean, not always.
Well, depends what you're dipping into. If
Yeah,
it's a
depends
hippo,
where it is.
Watch the fuck out.
Correct.
That's right.
My all for Reef's getting a bit low now, and I think I'm going to switch back to 2-part, if I'm honest.
Okay. And what's your reason for
Because
not?
I'm still having
sticking
to,
it?
because I'm still having to add alkalinity anyway. So if I go back to 2 dosing heads, I can have one doing alkalinity and one doing calcium. So it just takes a bit more stress on it, to stress out of it. Than,
So it's consuming more alkalinity than the other two,
calcium.
then.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it, really. It really, yeah. That's really good. Tank's
You've
just on
frozen
the,
again.
Yeah.
yeah, tank's just on the tick over. I don't know what else I could say.
Make something
No.
up.
You not thought about doing another 2-part dose? Like an all-in-one 2-part?
No, I prefer it with the controllability because I do like Ron with the auto dosing where you just let the do it all.
Do
So
it
it's
for
easy
you.
to just check on it and then let it adjust itself as it goes up and down. Autopilot.
Unlike your camera. It is a bit fucking weird having a talk with a still, isn't it?
Oh, he's back. He's back.
I think the more abuse you give it, the better it works.
So I think the last time I spoke to you, Rama, you were having an absolute mare with your trident. So how did you eventually sort that?
Took it apart, found that line, what was blocked, which was, I can't remember which line it was. I sent you a picture of it, didn't I? And yeah, I couldn't blow through it at all. It was completely solid.
So was it one of the internal lines?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I just literally,
This
it
is
was
to
the
fix your
water
trident.
sample one. Yeah, could do. I felt like using one of them.
I don't
Yeah,
understand why the DIY service kit only comes with some parts and no others, right? If there's going to be a blockage, it could be in any of the pipes and the, what do they call it? The spider? Is that what they call it?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Chinesium shitbox, yeah.
Chinesium shitbox. There we go. We've just named it. But it doesn't come with that box and it doesn't come with the internal lines, which I I can't get my head around.
Well, I had some spare lines anyway, like the intake and the waist line, so I just cut them because they're the same thickness. So I just cut
They
a bit
are.
of one of them up and just replace that, and off it went. Like brand new again.
Brilliant.
Just annoying though, isn't it? They should put that in the kit.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
the
definitely.
cost, I mean, they're going to be buying gigantic reels of that hose, right? And if you're
Yeah.
cutting a little tiny chody bit off, why can't you just throw that in the bag?
Yeah.
Anyway, really weird.
Yes.
Only as good as its weakest part, isn't it? Those sorts of things.
That's it.
How
I
much
just
is
don't
the rebuild
understand.
kit?
Yeah.
How much is
about
it?
80 quid. £80.
I mean, it does come with a new peristaltic head, waistline, inline.
Still seems really expensive for like
Don't come
if
with
you're
that
not
little
getting all the
turning
lines.
part.
Like
inside, does it?
Comes with a new cuvette, but I don't think it comes with a magnetic stir bar, though, does it? You've got to
Nah.
be really fucking
No.
careful with that.
Yeah.
Do they recommend how often you have to service them?
Well, you can send it away. Was there not like a 3-tier system they started? So you could send one away and they would literally send you one straight back. You could send yours away, wait, and get yours back, or you could do it yourself. I think that was the 3 different levels, and it all
sounds
came
right.
at a higher price the further down the... What I don't like is, right, you send yours away to get fixed, right, and they say, we're going to rush it through, we'll send you a refurbished one back, and it comes back. I am really careful with my stuff and my equipment, always have been. I was that one kid that when my cousin came around, he was like a fucking baboon, demented baboon. He would just smash fuck out of all my toys, leave, and my dad was like, well, why did you let him play with them then? Anyway, obviously, some issues there. I'm really careful with my stuff, and you send your Trident away, and then they go, "Oh, we'll rush it through," and they send you another one back, and like some of the tabs that go underneath, and you screw the feet in, they're snapped off and they're missing, and you're like, "Nah, mine was perfect." I get it. I do
I'd be
get it.
pissed about that.
Mhm.
That
I've
wouldn't be
lost
okay.
the front of mine. You know the little thing that covers
Black
the
thing.
test file
Yeah.
at this front. I don't know where
Ooh.
that's gone.
That's quite important though, Rama, because obviously being a colorimeter test, it needs to be
It's in-
dark on there to be
It's in
accurate.
a cupboard anyway.
That's fine.
So if not, I'll duct tape it.
Or you could get somebody to print you a mini Trident.
Yeah. Game changer.
I've just changed all 3 of mine to mini Tridents. Do you want me to print you one?
They can do, yeah.
Cool.
You're going to get your
Yeah.
webcam sorted out for that, though.
All right, Dave. Bully.
So anything else been happening, Rama? Is that it?
Yeah, that's about it. That's about it, mate. Like I say, it's just all on autopilot. Water changes here and there, and that's it.
You're not thinking about an upgrade?
I ain't at the minute, mate, because I've had all my solicitor bills come through, so that's kind of wiped me out at the minute. So it'll be
Yeah.
after Christmas now.
But
So-
are you still thinking about it though?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Excellent. Because there are so many people I'm talking to on a day-to-day basis at the moment that are hitting this sort of like depressive slump in reefing, right? Obviously, you've got Jamie down there who's like a kid in a candy store. Look at that opportunity he's got behind him. Amazing. And I love hearing about people doing things. But at the moment, there seems to be this kind of like lull of people just can't be bothered with the hobby. Just can't be bothered with it. Come on, you pussies.
Oh, it's just a genuine phone. I'd have a 7-foot tank now if I could afford one, 100%, and I'd just get rid of the dining table and the sofa.
I'll do you a favour, Rama. I've got a free 5-foot tank sat there in a sump. You just got to make your own stand.
That's an offer and a half, that is.
What's that, Rama?
He's gone, fuck, I've got to upgrade. It's free.
No, he said that. I'm already trying to work out in my head how to make the stand now.
Easy, mate.
Dave will make it for you, won't you, Dave?
Fuck no. Unless you want it on the floor, mate. I wouldn't trust my woodwork.
Oh, I want good wood.
Fuck's sake.
There you go. You're sorted now. You know what
There
you
you
want. Come collect the tank.
Look, you've just upgraded live.
Yeah.
Do it live.
That's never happened before.
Well, first live, you say?
Oh, his camera's working. Look at that.
Back into life.
He's just fucking with us.
Oh yeah, not genuinely not.
I was going to say you're pretty still again.
Yeah.
At least he didn't freeze like that, you know.
Or
There's
something
still
else.
time. There's still time.
Well, what an amazing offer from Dave. You need
Yes.
you need to do it, Rama.
Yeah.
Even if you just take it and sell it. You know what I mean?
Just do it. Gets out of my fucking workshop, doesn't it?
Okay, Emma, what's happening with you?
I've got a long list, so I'm going to crack a beer for tacos here and take a drink first.
Is that your second beer already?
No.
Oh.
This one's empty. This
Third.
first.
Oh, so you're going slow then?
I had to pace myself. We got, a couple hours here. Anyway.
Passed
So-
out on the floor next to the chair.
So during Chris's tank tour, I got I saw that his little pedestals he'd made in his quote unquote frag tank. So I'm gonna make some of those, and then I have these docks that I got from Harry.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, you got them. Oh, they're
Yep.
amazing.
I'm gonna drill a hole in the middle here, and put the dock in the middle, epoxy it down, and then I've got a little spot for my gonnies, so I can separate them all up. That little tile I've got. So
That was such a cool idea.
yeah, totally.
It's great for you guys with all of those frag plates and stuff you get over there. The only ones we have access to are ones off of eBay that people make themselves.
Yep.
Which I got one batch and they were fine, and then the second batch they definitely weren't cured, and I lost a lot of coral, and they were literally just set cement.
Oh, jeez.
And half of them were broken as well, which proved my point that they hadn't even cured yet.
Yeah.
So I wish somebody in the UK would give us frag tiles.
I mean, they're really nice. These Ocean Wonders ones. They're good stuff.
Taters sent me 2 boxes, to be fair, and I've nearly finished with them. I'll maybe need to reach out to them again.
Yeah.
Do you know what you can use, Ron? You can. Sorry to jump on your parade, Emma. You can.
Go ahead.
You can go into a tile shop, natural stone tiles, and use a griffin saw to cut them into perfect squares. That's
So,
what I've got.
Yeah, so travertine is just natural limestone, right? But in the UK, I read a whole load of different websites that said that some of them use fillers, and the fillers can be of unknown chemical origin.
You have to buy the natural stone tiles. They're about 17 quid for a 30 by 30. So
Okay.
they're quite dear, natural stone. But then you've got like an inert plate.
So where did you buy them then?
Tops tiles.
Oh, as simple as that then.
Mm-hmm.
I shall take a note.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of travertine as well. That's what my gonnies are on right now. It's just a little 3x3 gonnie tile on the sand bed. But I'm going to take them off that and put them on these and put them around the bottom of my tank.
Awesome.
So,
Perfect.
yeah, as the song alluded to, I got a new light. I got the Stratton. Fucking love that thing. For the first time since I've gotten the light, my wife actually stands in front of the tank and watches the tank. So, big upgrade there. So,
I was about to say, he stopped streaming, and all of a sudden we can see every little movement of him. So we can see him breathing now as the spotlight's off him.
It's just frozen again on my screen.
He has.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really loving the Stratton. I'm running the same exact schedule you are, Ron. Because talked to you about it, got it. Same exact settings. I'm not as high a par as you're running right now. I'm only running at 45% right now. But I'm gonna give my corals a kind of a break there for a month or two, and then start to tweak it up a little bit more. Got a new UV filter. Got that installed. Went with the Eheim 9-watt, and so far so good. It's funny, I've got the same one on this tank, but I don't know when they built it, they put the ends on different ends or something, because this one, the top is actually on the bottom. So
Irish Eheim.
So the cable's coming out the bottom then?
Yeah, it's just completely backwards.
But I mean, they're unidirectional, aren't you? You can
Yeah, I mean, you can put it wherever, but the writing is clearly meant for.
You have an OCD issue. So instead of just putting it the right way up, you're like, the writing's wrong.
Yeah.
Just turn it up the right way. Get a black fucking pen and write Eheim on it.
Yeah.
Draw a dick on it as well.
Yep. So yeah, I've been running that. So far, so good. I like it. I got a new macroalgae yesterday that has like an iridescent blue color to it.
And you're saying has? Do you mean had?
I still have a little.
Okay.
I found a little. It's at the back of the tank, attached to one of my power heads. I'm going to leave it there for right now. But my Tangs and Angels ate the rest of it.
Nice.
Luckily, it was free because I, suspected they might eat it. But
I mean, it is their job.
Yep. But
so, what was your reason for the UV edition? Sorry.
About 2 months ago, I had a colony that from kind of the middle out just RTN'd on me. Wasn't sure why. Wasn't able to identify why. The whole thing just kind of went. Then I fragged off a bunch of pieces to try to save those, and then a few days later, those went, and then a few days later, the backup I had of that colony also went. Like all that
in the same tank, or was that in a different tank?
All in the same tank. So I wanted to knock out whatever was potentially in the tank. So since then, I haven't lost anything else. But it was all that. It was just all the one type of coral. It just boom. But all the pieces I had were from that main colony, so I don't know if there was something in the colony. I don't know.
There's definitely a communication between corals when things go sideways, like 100%. That's been proven. So yeah, maybe something did happen. No,
yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Yep. Yeah, they all within a week I'd lost every bit of that one type of coral I had. So
when you say type, do you mean actual just color and species, or like
yes.
all of that type of coral in your tank died?
No, it was that. So I had the one colony and I had a backup of that colony. Okay. And then the one that RTN'd, I took a couple more frags off and made those for another backup. But yeah, the backup, the new backup, and the main colony all died. So
how many backups have we got now?
None. They're all gone.
Can you get in there, Dave?
I got confused there. Sorry.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so some good and bad in there. I did a rescape because I wasn't getting able to do a lot of flow. I thought that might also be a reason. I worked with Mel a bit to try to get a rescape going, and some good and bad came of that. The good is I can now get all my power heads up to 100% without blowing the flesh off my corals, which is good. And then the bad is I think I contributed by doing that to a bloom of chrysophytes. So I've got them all over my rockscape now. At least at the beginning of the week, they were all over it. I've been slowly beating them back.
You don't hear much about chrysophytes, do you? I mean, seriously, you really don't. I mean, I've got them. They are ripping in my spawning system right now.
Mistake them for algae, though. That's
yeah.
The thing.
Mm-hmm.
People look at it and think it's a brown, snotty algae, and really it's like a colony of chrysophytes.
Yep.
If you look at them with a microscope, they're actually quite cool.
Mm-hmm.
Where you want them, they are.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've been working on getting rid of them. I've been taking a C-Chain Nano every day, blowing them off my rock down the overflow. I've got my UV dialed down to about 1.5 times my tank volume per hour to try to just kill whatever's going through it. So I've been doing that. I've been dumping in, up until 2 days ago, I was dumping in 3 liters of Phyto a day to try to help. That was helping, but I ran out of Phyto. Yeah. I got some growing, but I can only grow it so fast. And then, so I've been doing that. I went to the my LFS yesterday to confirm it was chrysophytes. While I was there, I got a bunch of cleanup crew. I got 40 snails, 40 hermit crabs, 3 conchs, 3 emerald crabs, and 2 sand sifting starfish.
Fuck me,
so that-
on your nano.
Yeah.
So that's one of
Jesus
those
fucking Christ.
shopping trips that you get into the car, right? Your wallet is fucking empty, and you look in the carrier bag, and you've got some fucking snails.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was $100 for all that.
Yeah, that's when you think
That's
that's probably
cheap.
mental.
That's cheap though compared to UK prices. That's
mega
pretty
cheap.
cheap.
UK is mad.
So yeah, I've got all of them in there, and they're actually working really good at cleaning up. They've made a spot almost about the size of 2 of these guys. This is a 3-inch plug, so I guess 6 inches on my rock that they've got completely cleared off. So just overnight they did that.
6 inches. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Just needed to check.
And then I also started a new salt because I was having some parameter swings after water
Salty
changes.
cup?
I do have a salty cup. So
You're going to change now because of that?
what's that?
You're going to change because of a salty cup?
No, I changed because of the parameter issues I was having.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was doing I do every week I do like a 10% water change. My calcium was fine. I did a water change after that. Within a day it dropped to 265, which I'm not sure didn't also lend itself to the chrysophyte problem.
Yeah.
My salinity also spiked up to almost 1.29. It was 1.285. So it was pretty high. I verified that with the Milwaukee checker and the Tropic Marin hydrometer.
What about the old lick test? You need to do the lick test.
I didn't do a lick test.
That's where you went wrong.
Yeah. And so then I worked on bringing the calcium back up. And then the next week after a water change, excuse me, my calcium was up at 500. My magnesium was at 1700. And then the next week after the water change and all my dosing for calcium and magnesium killed, my calcium was above 600 and unreadable. My magnesium was above 1800 and unreadable. I'm like, this is just fucking untenable. So I ended up getting some Tropic Marin salt. So gonna try that for a little bit, see if that helps with parameter stability. I did a 10% water change yesterday and another 20% today, just to try to get anything in the water that's contributing to the chrysophytes out of there.
So is it the Pro Reef salt you went with?
No, I went with the Symbiotic.
Okay.
It was fairly pricey, but I was told that perhaps using some of the Reef Actif and doing some light carbon dosing might help my system a little bit with the problems I'm having. And since this has it built in already, and I could use the little extra biome boost I from the rescape. I figured, what the hell? So I did that.
I've never seen that salt for sale retail ever.
No,
No.
I don't know. But I will say it does go in cloudy, as they say, and then my water is crystal clear after. My fish look like they're floating.
So it does mix cloudy though.
Yep. Yeah, it absolutely mixes cloudy.
So it has an active mix then.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
weird.
Yeah, you're supposed to use it right away. So, and then the last thing I've got is I fired up my CO2 scrubber again because my pH in my house, or my CO2 levels in my house, just suck. So my pH sucks. I fired that up.
Stop breathing.
Yeah, right. Reef Octopus makes a lid for their skimmers for the recycling. So I got that, fired it back up. I was hoping to get like 2 weeks out of my media, but I'm only getting 1. It did help my pH a lot. I went from like 7.6 to 8.2. So it helps a lot, but I'm only getting a week out of the media. So I'm not sure.
Wasn't there a theory that you could wet the media to make it last longer? Is that bullshit?
I haven't seen success in that. I've done that. So,
or just the old-fashioned fix and run your intake outdoors if possible.
So that's what I was doing before, but I couldn't get it above 7.6.
Crikey.
Yeah. So
what media are you using to absorb CO2? Because I know everyone, when I was using the Two Little Fishies version, I can never remember the name of it. Changes color. People said,
Lime, is it?
It's CDX or something.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
But they said, well, why don't you just go to a diving supplier and buy a big bulk bag? It's way cheaper. But I don't know where they are.
So I am running. It's a veterinary soda lime pellet. So that's what I'm running it. I got 50 pounds for $75. That's not bad. So, but again, that's expensive when you're only getting a week out of a reactor at a time. So I'm thinking of potentially trying to get my calcster back up and running calc for the pH boost, and then dialing back my outdosing. So
I can't think of what scrubber I've got downstairs, but you fill a little pot of water up at the bottom of it, and that helps with the stop the media getting used so quick.
I thought you were going to make an X joke there.
I tried that. It hasn't helped mine at all. I don't know. Maybe it's the media. But
sorry if I look distracted. I'm trying to save Lee's photos he sent to me.
So yeah,
a little sidetracked with
that's
difficulties. There we go.
That's all I've got. That was a long list, but yeah,
that was a juicy list. It's way longer than mine. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Jason is.
Yes. You sounded like my dad there.
I am still fighting algae. That's what I've been doing.
Jason, that's got to be like 3 years. What the fuck?
Oh, every time I get close to thinking I got it, nope, it comes right back. I actually need to get some more cleanup crew. I think it's not too awful bad. It's just, yeah. I'm gonna have to do something because it's not horrible, but I got one rock that's just fuzzy.
Sea hair.
Fuzzy. Yeah.
Can you get a sea hair?
I never had one of those.
They'll just absolutely annihilate that rock, and then it'll be clean, and then you'll have to rehome it, and it'll just go on to someone else's home and annihilate algae.
They are prolific.
Yeah. Because they only eat algae, right? They
only eat algae.
If you don't have algae, they'll die.
They're not discriminate either. I think they just go after any. I think the only algae that they don't go after is bubble algae, but anything in their path's just fair game. Just like, yeah, straight over it.
Another interesting one I found is I think it's a nudibranch. It's called a lettuce slug, is the common name. Have you seen those? And they're really funky because you know when it's time to sort of get rid of them because they turn less green. They're only as green as what they're eating.
Yeah, they're photosynthetic, aren't they? When they eat the algae and use their cells and
that's kind of cool.
They're really cool. Yeah, but they also eat a load of algae as well. So they're really cool to watch, cool to see, and do a job.
It's good if you don't have rust.
Yeah, true. They are quite big though. They are about 3 inches or so, but yeah, still take the point.
3 inches.
That's always the problem. In
they get to measure up.
My wife has spoiled one.
With only having a 50-gallon tank, it's hard to like put fish that eat algae in, so it makes it hard. Other than that,
liters, Jesus
started
Christ.
DIY dosing. That's about it. Just I've got that started, but I haven't really. It's not really dialed in yet. So
you can have a Tamini tang, Jace.
Yeah, it's pretty close though. I mean, like Tamini would be cool, but like the tanks. I mean, it's only a 3-foot tank, and it's only, it's not 2 foot by 2 foot height and depth. It's like 18 inches, so it's not a really big tank. Besides, the clownfish are fucking assholes, so they may try to kill the Tamini. If it's not a big Tamini, like right off the rip, like it could be a problem because the clownfish are psychotic. I've been trying to get a tuxedo urchin, Melinda, but my LFS apparently, for whatever reason, can't seem to find a fucking tuxedo urchin anywhere.
That's weird.
He's told me 3 weeks in a row that he was going to have urchins in and hasn't gotten them in for like months.
Yeah, everywhere. Every shop has them.
Yeah, they're captive bred now quite widely as well. So
yeah, there have been no urchins available here at all.
Just get 3 tangs and put them in, and then you're outnumbering the clowns.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at this point in time, to be honest with you. If a fish took out the clowns, I might be okay with it. I mean, I hate to see anything get like beat up, but like clowns are pretty vicious. Yeah, I do have UV going. It hasn't really helped with my algae issues at all, though. I think I need a bigger UV. I have a small UV. It's 13 watt.
Is that a euphemism again? You funny guy.
I mean, 13 watt for your size of system is more than enough. But I know what you mean. I mean, I always go way bigger than I need UV.
Yeah. Now, if I could have afforded something much larger, I would have went as big as I could stuff under there, to be honest with you. But I just couldn't afford it. So, I mean, it did help with the like bubble algae, I think, because I had bubble algae pretty bad there for a little bit, and that as soon as I put the UV on, the bubble algae went away. So I don't know,
motherfucker.
But the hair algae. Oh, fuck off, Coach.
They'll get rid of the clowns.
Yeah, nuke the tank.
Hello, Mo. Thanks for joining.
Hello, Mo.
Have a thermal event in your tank.
I've been there, done that.
Not with that brand, you haven't.
No, not with that brand.
We can get one shipped over, Jason. Don't worry.
I don't need that smell in my house again. The cooked tank smell was bad.
I will never ever forget it. Yeah. Not yours, obviously, mine. But
it was horrible.
You walk in, you hear the temperature sensor just screeching, and you go,
"Oh,
the fuck is that?
Fuck is that?"
The shoe going on in the corner.
Oh man, so bad.
That and the heat radiating off the tank. I'm like, oh, that's not good. Horrible.
Yeah, you walk in the room and you go, whoa,
yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
Shut the door, walk out.
Yeah, it was bad.
Is there anything else going on, Jason?
That's about it for me, though. That's it.
Okay. Tom,
Shit.
how are you?
Frozen.
He's not frozen. I saw his eyes moving.
What the fuck is going on? Are you guys all fucking with me?
I saw his eyes going back and forth. I'm like, he's fucking with us.
You there, Tom?
Dude, what?
What is he?
Yeah, can you hear me?
What the fuck is going on with StreamYard tonight? It's like it's your turn, and it just goes, nah.
Yep.
Not having it.
Can't wait for mine.
I'm here.
You look like a potato to me, though.
It looks like he's trying to take off.
Yeah.
Right.
Am I live again? I don't know. Like,
Yes, you are. Yes.
I can.
It's your turn.
Because you were saying I was like, you know, what's going on, but on my screen, like I was still moving and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? I could hear you
Yeah,
guys.
we could still see you moving. It was just that when you weren't saying anything.
Oh, I was saying stuff though.
Oh, right. Well, we definitely weren't hearing anything.
That pretty much sums up my week. Yeah, that sums up my week. That's how my week's been.
Come on, Tom. Unload on us tonight. Come on.
Oh.
Dear Deirdre.
I will.
Yeah.
There's something going on in my acro display, and I don't fucking know what it is. And this man is sending me an ICP to try and figure it out. Thank you very much. Other than that, I have frustrations that I'm
Sorry,
not
when I
sure
said I was sending you an ICP, I'm just taking samples and sending it to you, and you can just give me results.
Yeah. I've sent Harry a box of frags, which was a good thing. I also keep looking at this yellow long nose, which he is having. If I know he's watching, it is for you, Harry. This butterfly fish. Yeah. See,
Here he is.
there you go. Yeah, that's the highlight of my week, I think. Other than that, it's been a rough week, and I'm trying to be like middle ground and not sure what to say and stuff like that because it involves a company.
Do
it live.
Do it.
We're all friends.
Do CMC again, wouldn't it?
I mean, let's be honest. Nobody fucking watches these, so it's fine.
We're not sponsored anyway,
Except for TMC.
I was meant to attend Aqua. I didn't attend Aqua. I told people I broke a tank. I didn't. I was going because prior, a company approached me to discuss something, and then said company has left me in the lurch for a month and a half now. And so I didn't attend Aqua as a stance against the company. Because as much as I wanted to support something like that, that's fantastic for the hobby, I couldn't support someone involved with what's happened. And I don't want to name names or anything like that because whatever. But it's just, I've been left in the dark and I don't really know what to do.
So the company was at Aqua.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the company
I'll
that
get
the
the
show was
floor
named
plan up
after?
The company, let's just say it rhymes with Aqua.
You take the H off and you got it. Is it?
Melinda's got it right. Melinda knows what's happened.
I've just yeah, and I've been chasing other things that have been left in the lurch on, like regarding the council and stuff like that, because they've left me. I had an inspection a long time ago, and they've just left me with no feedback, no nothing. So I've been chasing them for my fucking feedback to find out what's going on. It's just been a rough week, especially with watching my acro stripping my tank and not knowing what the issue is, which I suspect there's metal somewhere in there, is my suspicion. I just don't know where it is. Can't visibly see it, but it's somewhere.
So is it all acro or specific species or?
It seems to be certain ones. They're not species specific, but it's colonies that I've had in a tank for a while. Like they've grown out big, they're proper established, and all of a sudden it's just started STN and now it's RTN. So at first I suspected a fish might have gone rogue, but with the amount of damage that's happening this quickly, I'm suspecting there's a pollutant in the tank. I just don't know what
You stripped all the pumps and whatnot?
I clean my power heads every week, so they get checked for rust. I've checked all the frag racks in the tank. The next port of call is like turning the return pump off and going through the sump bit by bit, cleaning it out, seeing if I can find anything under there, checking impellers, seeing if anything's cracked, stuff like that. Obviously, Ron's sending me the ICP, so see what that says as well.
I think I might just change my picture behind me. Hold on. No. There we go. That'll do.
I've also stuck a poly filter in the sump to try and give me some guesses as to what the pollutant might be if it changes color. So yeah.
That's a really good shout, and obviously sending away. So I got 2 free ICPs from the show. I then realized today that you weren't at the show, and I was like, well, you really deserve them way more than me. So I'm actually sending you 2. So you have a spare.
Thank you. That's appreciated. So yeah, it's been a bit stressful because I've kind of put my entire life on hold waiting for this company to tell me something. And I don't know how much longer I can keep everything on pause for without.
Are you going to set a date on a calendar that you're going to move on, and rather than waiting? It sounds a bit shitty to me.
This week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good man.
This week, because I've gotten to the point where I've been chasing, and still getting nothing back. I've just been left with no information, not anything.
So obviously you're on a high at the moment. So I'll throw this question up for you because I know you're feeling good about things.
It sadly passed away in the last heat wave that we had. It was the one tank in the heat wave that just couldn't get cool. It hit 35, and
shit. Calamari.
She became
What's
or
that
whatever.
in freedom units?
Huh?
Hot.
Hot as fuck.
What's 30? What's 35? What's that work out?
35 Celsius. So like 90
90?
Fahrenheit or more. Yeah.
Ouch.
However, the good news is I thought I lost cuttlefish in that heat wave, and the fucker's still alive, so I've still got cephalopods.
Yay!
Always take a positive.
Yeah. I also I bought this wee mantis shrimp for aqua, and with everything that's gone, I've decided to keep it for myself. So I've got a new mantis shrimp as well.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
What have you named it?
I haven't named it yet.
I knew somebody was going to say it.
I didn't say the C word.
No, you didn't. You didn't. So, Reefing by Design is asking, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting to receive, Tom?
What?
He really wants to know.
What you're waiting on, basically. I think they're not sure what you're waiting on.
Oh, what, from the company?
Yes.
Or,
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they approached me to do quarantine en masse for retail. So it was a big opportunity to really turn stuff around in the hobby in a big way. more than I can do on my own here. That's for damn sure. So I went, had a meeting. They told me what they wanted from me, and I've just been left in the dark ever since.
That's pretty shitty.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
Shitty. Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason.
No,
Tom.
I'm not waiting for a product now.
No,
It's not so bad if you know one way or the other, isn't it? Just knowing, just leaving you hanging is just open ended.
it's horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. So if
That's
you're going to move
the
on from
main
that-
reason behind my frustration. I don't mind like hanging on or whatever, but I've been left with no information. Yeah.
Yeah. Killer.
That's it. I'm done rambling. That's
So obviously you're going to move on from this. So what's the plan then? Just back to business as usual.
I love the smirk in
I've
the
been
silence.
doing it in drips and drabs, but yeah, I'll just go back. Huh?
I feel like we're on the verge of like tears or something. So I think we'll move on. I think his connection's gone. I think that's what's actually happened. Yeah, he's gone again. Okay.
Stole that from him as well. Fuck me.
They're hacking him.
Yeah.
So what's been going on with me? All of the colonies in the spawning system, are still alive. So I've not added to the gallery of death. So the microwave is getting no more dead colonies this side of Christmas. And all of the colonies are actually actively putting on growth, axial growth tips and little sprouts, and the colours all starting to really explode with them. The algae's starting to die back a bit. I have a rug of chrysophytes over my entire scape, but the tuxedos and Trocus snails added are doing a really, really good job of it, mowing it right back. So the corals are flying away. My two acro crabs that were living in a colony up the very top have now migrated down to one lower down. They're both still living together. They're both still staring at each other through the branches, but they have moved. And the coral they've moved to is a slightly different color, and the crabs are now a different color.
They change color. That's
Cool. I mean, I've got an Achilles tang there, right? I've got an ASO tang. Beautiful. Love them. I feed them with my hands every day. See these wee crabs? Can't get enough of them. I think they're the most incredible thing. And I think it's mainly for me that when you used to get these colonies back in the day, you would dip them and everything would die, including the crabs. You know, you would swash them around in your, I don't know what that was, in your dipping container. And all these...
My strong hand.
Yeah. Oh, Jeremy Beadle. And
doing it again.
Poor little all these poor little crabs would fall out dead. I'm absolutely loving it. Anyway, so they're doing really, really well. Obviously, we're getting close to the kind of spawning time. So we're looking around about the 28th of November, people are saying. So I reckon in the next 3-4 weeks, I'll snap a couple of small branches off and I'll see if there's any setting taking place. If that happens, then it's time to fucking panic. So what I did today was I started 3D printing baskets with hang-on brackets on the side with reasonably big holes in them. And then I ordered a kind of smaller than 0.5 of a millimeter mesh to line the inside. And the plan is, obviously, I'll be sitting there with a head torch on like a complete loser. And waiting for them to spawn. And if it does actually happen, then flow off, scoop into these baskets, and then I can put those baskets, shift them down into the sump, so where it's dark, fire the flow back on, and obviously the flow is coming down into my Clara Sea filter, so that's taking the pressure of the water coming down into the sump, and the sump is just like this placid lake. So I'm going to hang the baskets down there, so it's getting very gentle through flow, nothing crashing over the top. So then 24 hours of them settling, and then turning into planula larvae and things like that. And then I'll move them back into the tank with frag plates inside. Hopefully I'll get them to settle. And while that's all happening, I'll get my old frag tank ready, which is literally a glass rectangle, a foot deep by 4 feet long by 2 feet front to back. And it's got a overflow box that goes down to a sump, but I just won't install that. I'll just have it, and I'll just very, very gently do water changes manually. It's going to be a lot of work, right? But it's going to be so cool.
Yeah.
And I've got a spare
rewarding.
for Radian XR30 Pro in a cupboard that I'm going to put over that frag tank and just keep the light level reasonably low. The only thing I'd really like to do is try and source some really small tuxedo urchins to try and obviously keep on top of the algae, which is going to be inevitable. And that's the big battle for your small settled corals. It's algae. So I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. I mean, I watched Richard Ross, and I think his first time round he did it with, he was actually physically cleaning each frag plate.
Is he not trying to promote coralline algae growth on his tiles now?
Yes.
So if the coralline's on there, it stops the other algae taking over.
Yeah, and corals can, for want of a better term, smell it, and they will settle on the coralline or near the coralline. They've actually found that there's a chemical given off by the coralline algae that these small trying to settle corals are highly attracted to, which is super cool. So I've got some coralline algae on frag plates without corals on them in my system at the moment. So I'm kind of ready, and I'm also kind of like dreading it happening, but super excited, like a dad waiting for kids. But I kind of want it, but I kind of don't.
Yeah,
because
the level of work is going to go bang.
Yeah, because seriously, if I miss this and they all go down the overflow, and I go in the morning and my Clarity filters pulled out 7 million potential baby corals, then that's me for another 12 months. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
All those water changes, salt, electricity, heaters, food, everything, all just, and then, oh, God. So
It could be worse, one. Sorry, it could be worse. I was going to say about Rob, he's had his mother colonies in his spawning tank for a year now, and it's all gearing up, looking good, and he's going to be in Australia when they spawn. So he's going to miss it all.
Like, pretty much guaranteed he's going to miss it. But who else do you know bought coral colonies and that week they spawned in his tank?
He did it instantly, didn't it? Just completed it. Done.
Yep.
Yeah.
Done.
The wonders of Marvin Gaye.
But yeah, I think I mean, just programming an Apex and setting a tank up and the coral spawning right. I mean, that to me in itself is a massive achievement. However, it's the next stage that actually matters, and bringing on those corals, because that is what I'm doing it for. If I can bring on a second generation Scottish Acropora, I mean, seriously.
Who'd have thunk it?
Boom.
So
Have you already thought of a name?
Like the Kilt Lifter, something like that. It's got to be something. Hairy Haggis.
Tartan Acro.
That'll do. Yeah. The only other thing I wanted to really say, I mean, I've got prices down here that I started looking at coral systems. I don't know if I want another anchor around my ankle. I know I've said this a million times, but I don't know if I want to dip my toe into it, because I don't have somebody standing next to me that can help out if something else was to happen. And we already don't get away on holidays and things like that. So halfway through my 40s now, getting towards 50, not really had much of a life other than work. Don't know if I want to add more work to it. I would enjoy it. I think I might buy one, and it will just be my hoarding tank for my own collection of corals, almost kind of. So I'm trying to psychologically tell myself it's not going to be a frag farm, but Tom has left and Tom is back. He gets to go again. Look, no,
I'm not.
that has fixed it though. You're not Minecraft Tom anymore.
Oh, was a Minecraft? We had just like a power cut.
Oh,
It just went bam, bam. So yeah, that was it. Yeah.
wow.
Acro outside.
So for an 8 foot by 3 foot by 1 foot frag tank, the glass box itself is 1,600 quid. For an 8 by 4 by 1, the glass box itself is 1,900 quid. So it's not actually that bad for that amount of real estate. That's a lot of coral space. So I'm not totally put off by that, and I think the stand would be about 1,500 quid if I went for the aluminium. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, the only thing I wanted to say was I got an amazing afternoon yesterday with Joe and Rab from up in Elgin. They were down seeing a friend in Irvine, which is a town next to us. And then I actually got a couple of hours with some reefers face to face. And I got to bag a whole load of corals for him while he was there and label them all up. And we're chatting reefing and stuff. I had an absolutely amazing time. What a lovely bunch of guys. Big shout out to them. And I hope his corals are doing well. The video we sent earlier, it did look... Oh, here he is. He's in the chat now. Hello, Joe. Hope you're well. Yeah, that's me. Dave, what's happening?
Fuck all. Who's next?
I fucking warned you. I warned you.
Cheers, Dave.
I actually did a list. I did a list.
Let's be honest, we was all told to make a list.
Yeah, but I don't really listen to Ron, so I thought I'd do it. So, fuck me, what was that? It just fell off.
See on your list, is it what you phoned me for the other day there and you still haven't?
I haven't got a fucking clue. I completely forgot.
45 minutes later, still talking.
Yeah, didn't know what it was for. Obviously, the last time I was on, I think I was away for 2 weeks in Crete, weren't I? I was looking for some artwork for Jim.
Yep.
Obviously, couldn't find any. Lesson. So yeah, no water changes in 2 weeks, which is first for me in a long time, which was shit, obviously. But I've kind of now got. Is it called diatoms? Is that what Ian called it?
Yeah, that's exactly that.
Yeah, so I've got diatoms on the sand.
Diatoms.
The plus side is my dad definitely was expert in my tank looks fucking phenomenal. So I'm giving up the hobby. He's taking over and he's coming on the stream next time. So that's good.
I did tell you he should come on and you were like, is he fuck?
He locked himself out the house today, fucking silly old guy. Bless him.
I can't believe you managed to say guy. Well done.
I know. Well, what else have I done? Did a water change today. Filled up all the dose and stuff, the Trident. Done a manual test. Everything's good. Still continuing with the dosing of phyto. Keeping the phosphate nitrate perfect, which is good. Started cleaning the back glass for the first time since starting this tanker. So I'm going to do it in stages.
Cleaner then?
Huh?
Are you not a back glass cleaner then?
I left it to get dirty for the tangs, really.
Okay.
But I thought I'm gonna try and clean it back up again. To be honest with you, the coralline algae's pissing me off, but it's a bit of a pain. What else have I done? Oh yeah, I thought I'd do the clever thing today and sorting out the Monty cap. So my LFS had asked if I had some red Monty cap, which I did. I said, yeah, not a problem. I can crack off a bunch of stuff, and started it. You think, you're going to be nice and delicate. I ended up smashing it into about 300 pieces. So I took 2 big like ice cream tubs down there full of Monty caps, so that's gone, which is a good thing and a bad thing. I quite like it, but I've still got a piece there, which is good. What else have I done? I actually had a big list. I threw some shit away, which was good.
Threw some
Monty cap.
Oh,
yeah.
How vague.
I just call
I've got to give
You're as good as me at this, Dave.
I know, it's good, isn't it? I've got to give a shout out to Ronald for that. I used it today for the first time.
Thoughts?
It's good.
Is it as good as it looks?
Yeah, it's still good. Still good. I use a plastic blade, so look at Ron's face. Yeah, it's the flipper edge. So I still wanted to use a plastic blades rather than the metal. I'll end up swapping
the box, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I just wanted to have a comparison. That's what I wanted to do, because I've used the plastic blades on the tunes or whatever it's called for a long time. So, then what else? This is the big thing I did today. I completely fucked up massively. So I was doing the maintenance. I thought, you know what? It's about time I actually stick some coral to rock, because they've sat in the sand since I started this tank up. So I got the glue out. Thought I was being all good for once, thought people would be proud of me. I glued some shit, glued coral onto the rock. Wasn't paying attention. The glue went onto the floor, and I managed to stick my sock and my foot clean to the fucking wooden floor.
Yes.
And I swear to God, I couldn't move my foot. I was in a world of shit, like no one's about. So I've reached over to the bedside cabinet, and I've got a Stanley blade on there. So I've ended up having to slide a blade underneath my foot to remove it. It was so fucking stuck. It was ridiculous.
You could have filmed this, Dave.
How much fucking glue did you spill?
Fucking fantastic.
Hold on a minute. Are we sure that was super glue, Dave? Because your socks are usually pretty hard, aren't they?
I mean, new level of crust, my brother.
The last time I was on, he was throwing cum into the tank, so...
Yeah, exactly. That's my homemade dosing.
Yeah.
But yeah, seriously, don't get glue on the floor and don't go through the sock, because my skin was stuck to the sock. The sock was stuck to the floor. I had to cut the sock off. I had a piece of sock stuck to the bottom of my foot, and I've lost the piece of skin off the bottom of my foot now. So, yeah, only me.
So I'm sorry, you were slagging your dad off earlier for locking himself out the house, right?
I'm a spastic, Ron. Okay, I'm a spastic.
So, the Stanley knife next to the bed. Do you want to talk us through why that was there?
Yeah, it's been a tough week, and it's just not getting up anymore. Yeah. But yeah, it's about really my reefing. I've done jack shit. Like generally, I've done nothing for over a month. I feel like Jim. I may as well be Jim's son. I mean, that's a worrying thought.
I mean, you've done way more than everyone else here, other than Emma, I think, and you're saying you've done nothing.
Well, I had done nothing. I stuck my foot to the floor. That took up at least 20 minutes.
It's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. Obviously, I've been looking and toying with the idea of buying a Flex as well. So I've kind of made the commitment. I'm going to hit the button when I come back.
Okay.
Because I want to collect it. I'm not going to get it shipped. So.
Which model Flex?
The 153. So the biggest one.
It's
5
foot length.
It's 5 foot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know why lighting in this hobby is pretty much like, I mean, other than livestock, obviously, it's like the biggest kind of exciting thing, isn't it? I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it is.
Because that shit costs a fortune.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It better be exciting for as much as that shit costs.
To press as well.
I mean, the light costs more what my fucking aquarium did.
How much it cost now?
I think they're about 1,250 quid.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. Got to sell a testicle for that though. So yeah.
But you had 3, so it's fine.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm back to normal stuff. No, that's about it really. Generally, I've done, in the grand scheme of things, apart from rabbling on, I've done jack shit. Like nothing.
And the tank's looking good.
The tank looks incredible. I've kind of got that love for acros a little bit. I feel a bit sick in my mouth right now, but I do. Yeah.
You have been fighting against it for a long time. What made you take the plunge? Did you see something that just tickled your fancy, or?
No, Sean kind of forced it on me. He's a fucker.
Okay. Can I steal your address later and send you some on Monday?
No, you
come on.
No. Honestly, I love Tim's in the chat, right? He's a great guy. I was up there for the barbecue. Yeah, actually, you were there, weren't you, Tom? So Tim gave me a box of coral.
Yeah.
So yeah, he gave me 9 frags. I still haven't mounted them, Tim. I'm really sorry. I will do it. I promise.
We've got no glue left now, so you're fucked.
I've got no glue.
Too busy sticking your foot.
Yeah. I've stuck to the floor. Yeah, it's true, Mel. Yeah. Yeah. Thing is, Mel knows my pain, right? When your dad calls you up, I'm 45 minutes away. I've locked myself out the house. You not bother taking the key out with you? Nah, what's the fun in that? Bless him. Yeah. But that's that's kind of my month in reefing. Like, yeah.
Did you get any other interesting things in the post, Dave?
I did. I got star bars. Yeah, Ronald sent me. Well, yeah. I mean, who's to blame for this? Is it you or is it Bernadette?
It's Bernadette. They appeared. I had nothing to do with them appearing. Just a whole box of them appeared, and I squeezed as many as I could into that envelope.
Yeah, appreciate it. That's going to keep me going for a while. So
star bars and custard tomorrow, Dave.
I mean, that's challenging.
Lumpy cold custard
to me. I'm going to try it.
No cold custard.
It sounds good.
I mean, I've got like 70 of them, so yeah, I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
Okay, Jamie, you're next, my man.
Right. I've got a long list of stuff. So first off, obviously I had a week in France fishing and caught no fish. However, Elisa did ask.
We call that blanking, right?
It was blanking, Dave. Blanking.
Pronunciation.
However, Elisa in the chat asked what I was sipping on, and my trip to France was quite fruitful because I managed to pick up this. I don't know if you can see it. It's a Bordeaux 2023 Expert Club recommended bottle of Plonk.
Experting.
In all the supermarkets over here, I've seen it. It's $18.99 a bottle. In France, where I was staying, it was €3.07.
What?
Incredible, right? So you're allowed to bring back 18 litres of wine if you're going near on a trip for personal consumption. So I brought back 18 litres of that. So it was a good trip in the end. Really good trip. So that's
$24 on that.
That's a lot of wine.
Mega. And in the 6 days we were there, we got through 34 bottles of it and a few beers in between.
34! Jesus fuck.
Just you and your son went.
Yeah. As I said, we caught no fish, so we had to entertain ourselves.
That's more wine than I've consumed in my entire life.
Right? Did you drink any water?
I just wish I'd saved the WhatsApp video calls from Jamie in the middle of the night in the piss and rain.
Yeah.
I mean, Bernadette actually said to me after the last phone call, is he going to be okay? Is he going to fall in the water?
Well, yeah, there's a few moments, but anyway, it was still a successful fishing trip. Let's just leave it at that. None of the in-betweener stuff that some of you have said happened. So,
or the Gavin Stacey.
Yeah,
my man James. Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, Gavin and Stacey. Gavin and Stacey. Yeah, not that one. Not that one. Right, fish tank stuff though. Obviously, come back from a week away and it all looked a bit crappy and whatever. So got that back on track. Messed around with finally getting the Strattons put on the tank. Made my own little rails to hold them to sit perfectly on the plinth. However, as you can see on my video, there's two sort of where the straps are. It looks nothing like that. I can't see any bands looking at it now, but it shows up quite clearly on here. So I've tried raising them up, and it actually gets worse. Mm-hmm. So I might have to bring them down because they're about 8 inches above the straps.
Okay.
So I might have to bring them down a bit, but not too close to get light under the strap bars. But as I say, when I'm looking at it in the flesh, I can't see that dark at all. It doesn't. It's weird how the camera's picking it up, but you can't see it in the flesh.
Well, it's fine, isn't it? I mean, that's what matters.
Yeah, but I have, as you can see in my scape, I have got 3 distinct bommies, and I've got a Stratton above each one. You can sort of see that beam of light above each one.
Yep.
So in terms of growing coral, it's going to be spot on, right? So
it's fancy.
Yeah, got them done finally. I had them for, it turned out to be 13 days before I actually put them up. You know, normally you get home from the shop with your toys and it's like, oh yeah, get them on. I didn't get down to it. I was lazy. But yeah, I was going to hang them from the ceiling. This was the delay, and the ceiling in this fish room I put up myself, and it's a full ceiling with a load of insulation above it, and I just didn't trust my craftsmanship to hold up 3 Strattons because they're a lot fucking heavier than what you think they are. I don't know if any of you held a Stratton, but they're a heavy fixture.
Yeah,
really heavy.
Yep.
So I thought, no, I've got to do something else. So I put some aluminium T-bar across the front to back, sat them on that, and yeah, it's fine. When you go and spend that sort of money on lighting, you sort of want to see them, and I can't see them, so I might as well have had anything under there. But they look really good. I turned them on and was going through the setup, and I was like, shit, they're really, really bright. So I went onto the app to play with it, and it was only on 35%. It's like, oh fuck.
We are absolutely
really bright.
Bonkers.
Yeah.
Sync them all. You're the first bloke I know what's got multiple ones. Can you sync them all together so they all work in?
Yep. Grouped them all up. And one good thing I'll say about the app is I thought 2 things I'll say about the Strattons. For what they cost, you expect it to be top-notch everything. I thought the packaging and the instructions were pretty shit. They felt like they were really poorly packed and laid. Like the manuals of just this crappy little home-printed paper thing, right?
I agree with you on the manual, but the packaging on mine was bonkers. Mine was in 3 boxes.
So was mine. But I got a little binder with my.
Wow! I just got a homemade printed instruction booklet, which is a little bit crappily translated from wherever it was made, shall we say?
You've got the copy ones.
They came in a single white box. The inside was great. There was all like foam packed and sort of stuff, but it's just a plain white box with a sticker on the front saying ATI Stratton. It was very basic.
Yeah, definitely AliExpress.
That's definitely not the way they come. I mean, they come in 3 boxes.
Yeah,
they have Chinese plugs on them.
They're definitely the real thing. They came from Exodus, and I picked them up from the shop. I didn't get them from wherever they go. But
Steve don't like you though, Jamie.
Maybe. But where I was going with that, he might not, and not many people do. So who gives? But so yeah, anyway. That's the negative was the packaging and the crappy instructions. But when I got the app on, the app was brilliant. I thought the app was so easy to use. They grouped together automatically, so I didn't have to do anything. It was really trouble free.
I have a question for you, Jamie, about the Strattons. I asked Ron this because Ron and I have different firmware. Can you control your UV channel?
I've not got to that yet, Emma, at all. I've not worked out yet how to control each individual color. I'm just on the pre-made one.
But when you open it, do you even see a slider called UV? Because mine has it, but Emma's doesn't. And what they've done is they've built the UV into which one over there?
The violet.
The violet. It's built in.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see. I get the UV as the top one.
Yeah, that's what I get.
It's a
different
UV
slider.
Yeah, there's a different firmware in Europe, clearly.
So you got Chinesian ones as well, Emma? Jesus Christ.
No, ATI themselves told me they combine the two, but there's clearly a different firmware going out on.
Sure, you want to switch lights, guys?
ATI in America forgot the UV bulbs, and they're just like, it's in the violet. Shut up.
Probably.
Steve said he only got the German instructions. I got one of each. I got a German and an English. They were both in the box, so you might have had the other one hidden somewhere, Steve. Who knows?
Yeah, he says he only got his in German.
Weird. Well, I can send you an English one if you like.
I've only got English, so I don't know.
Yeah. That's weird how all 3 of us have just discussed it, and there's differences with all 3 of them. It's not standard. It's weird. That is really bizarre. But anyway, so they're all up and running and good. Really pleased with them, how they look. And as you can see, I've got my first couple of tester corals in that went in yesterday. Just stuff I had in the frag tank. So I've got a Mother Connolly of Forest Fire because I've got loads of that. It's doing really well. Pretty bulletproof. I've put a blue stag frag in there, which has just fallen over. A bit of purple Turbinaria, like cup coral, and a bit of what's it called? A Monty, I can't remember the name of it. Just a few bulletproof sort of hardy stony corals that see how they go. I've got an ICP to send off. I'm going to send off on Monday. The only thing I have noticed, I might expect some sort of metals back because the Jubilee clips I've used secured a flexi hose to my return pump are clearly not stainless steel. They've rusted to fuck. So
that's not good.
No, and it's one of those horrible jobs to replace a Jubilee clip because it's shutting your pumps off, jimmying off the hoses, putting in the hot water again to get it. Oh, it's a pain in the ass.
What the fuck's a Jubilee clip?
It's like a wraparound metal clip that you tie
Like
on
a
the
strap.
screwdriver, like a strap clip. Yeah.
Oh, like a hose clamp. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like a hose clamp. Yeah. So I've got to change those out, but other than fish wise, I've had the fish in there for a couple of weeks, and they're doing well.
Jubilee is like a brand. Like over here, we call vacuum cleaners Hoovers, but Hoover's actually a brand. So Jubilee was a brand of hose clamp.
Yes. So on the next note of putting the fish out of my main system into here, I went and got a trap today, which I borrowed from AAC to trap the fish out. And in true fashion, looking at it now, the only fish that are going in there are the ones I don't want to bloody catch. There's currently
that trap looked really, really cool.
Yeah, they're well thought through. So it's one of those ones where you got to sit by the side with a bit of fishing line in your hand, and when it goes in, you just pull it and it reaches the clip.
That's your problem, mate. You're shit at catching fish. You've discovered this.
He's walked into that one, hasn't he? Oh, God.
Yeah.
So I've currently got a Royal Grammar in there, and even the Mandarin has been in there, but none of the tanks that I want to catch. Isn't it right? How Mandarins bloody go in there? But I want to get the foxface out, all the zebra soma tangs, and then eventually the powder blue to go in here. So yeah, I've got to do that. I've got to get coral out there, but I don't want to. I'm not in no rush to move it all until I've got the ICP back, and these ones are not stripping on me, so they look good at the moment. But 24 hours is a blink of the eye in reefing, so we'll see how that goes. And on the coral theme, I got a nice little care package from the main man here, Ron. Some nice SPS frags that are settling in the frag table over there, which will probably fill up one rock here somewhere.
One tiny little rock.
We'll get
Any
a few
special
more in.
name ones?
I did get some filth. I got
Did you?
EC sugar tits.
Lovely.
I got a piece of Ron's turgid member,
Oh, it's a classic.
which was quite stumpy and red, I must say.
Just like real life.
And then they were the two raunchy ones, but yeah, they all honestly they all came great. You saw last night that they were packed and stuff in a 3D printed cage and all that sort of stuff. It was beyond what I've ever experienced in.
But it wasn't a flawless shipping though, was it? You lost the same ones as last time. So what were they?
The red table, just red table acro seemed to just doesn't like if it doesn't like my system or it doesn't ship well, I don't know. But that's the second one we've tried, and that was just stripped for some reason. But bizarrely, all the others immaculate as always. And I don't know whether it's that one particular thing. I've seen my gold flake absolutely go into town on it, but that's after it's started to disintegrate a bit. But no, the other seven are pretty much spot on. I thought the PC Rainbow was going to go, but he's stopped. He's good.
Good.
So it's a really good shipment. So yeah, just starting to think about stocking this up. What else did I have written down? Touching on what Emma said about the backups and the backups. Now that I've got two separate systems, so before my frag tank and my DT they're all in the same system, same sump now. This is completely separate. So everything that goes between the two, I'm dipping, I'm treating the fish and that sort of stuff. I'm trying to keep it as separate as possible. I'll fuck up at some point, but while I'm starting, I'm trying to keep it as separate as possible. So I'm putting, when I transfer my SPS colonies that I want to put in here that are big, I fragged a couple already the other day to put in the frag tank so that if I lose one or the other, I've got a piece of each in both systems.
Yeah.
So doing a bit of bio banking, if you like, or whatever you want to call it.
Bio wanking, lovely.
There we go, Dave. So I've got loads going on. There's loads of jobs to do. I still haven't Still haven't fitted the float switch to the skimmer cup, which is the one job that I really should be doing. That's just looking at me like a nice shiny float.
That looks absolutely huge.
Yeah.
Yes, it is quite big, yeah, but
Bigger than me.
What the fuck?
Is it stainless steel?
Stainless steel, yeah. It's to go on the Reef Octo 150S, and I don't know if you've seen those, but the cups on them, they're cylindrical, obviously. They're really tall cups.
Yeah, I've got one.
I've got one.
Yeah,
mine's plastic. The sensor's plastic. I don't have a fucking stainless steel sensor.
So I bought I bought two, and the plastic one was really. I felt like it was a bit cheap quality, the one I got, so I just bought a stainless steel one because why not? It cost me £10. It wasn't much money at all. So
what?
That's wild.
£10. That came from RS Components, just electrical supply we use at work. And I'm going to stick it into the breakout box, but that's another job I need to get done. Other than that, I'm just cooking the tank slowly and starting to see some livestock going in. So, yeah.
What are you doing for dosing on that tank, Jamie?
Eventually, I've not bought any dosing equipment for it yet, because obviously there's just nothing to take anything up. But I'm probably going to stick with the Red Sea doser. Mm-hmm. Unless the only reason I say that is I've got one I can just move over from another system, and I don't have the funds to go for a DOS just yet. I think DOS will be the end game, but I am I'm still walking like John Wayne from buying the Strattons, so
I bet you are.
Yeah. So it's going to be a while.
and you're going to do what, DIY?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go down the DIY route when it's further down the line, when it's, you know, all singing, all dancing, the consumption's high. I went to see Rob a week or two ago, just before I went to France. Obviously, he's got a 13-foot system, a big system, which I'm sort of trying to emulate. And it's just the price of it, you know. I run those elements on the other system, no problem at all. I like elements, it works for me. It's convenient more than anything. I get that, you know, you pay a lot of money for the 2-part stuff that's pre-made, but it's convenient and it's doing me well. So I'll probably stick with that over there, but definitely going to start playing around and mixing my own stuff up on here. I do it at work every day. I'm making chemical mixes, I'm blending chemicals and stuff. So I should be able to do it. I'm going to give it a go. You know,
to be fair, you do look like a modern day Walter White.
Cheers, mate. Wish I had that sort of money buried in the back garden, though.
Buy your Strattons again.
So you're talking about going to see Rob. I mean, he's done so much work over the last 6-12 months on moving to DIY. I mean, even making his own trace elements. I mean, take my hat off to the guy. Absolutely incredible devotion to saving a bit of money, you know, moving to a cheaper salt, which was going to save him a lot of money a year. He's going to be very, very sorely missed from the hobby, especially from me personally.
Yeah, I said to him, I've got to spend the next 6 months, a year, however long we've got with Rob still around, just downloading his brain, basically.
Yeah,
mostly
porn, but you know.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's kind of, you know, I don't want to blow too much smoke up his ass, but that was my kind of inspiration, is that he's got the sort of tank that I have an affinity with, you know, like large colonies, more about the fish than it is the coral and stuff. So, I'm going to try and go down that route. And Liam's saying about is Bill's bollocks still alive? Do you mean the Bill Murray coral? That ships really well, actually. Bill Murray acro, isn't it?
Did you get Bill Murray?
Yeah, you sent me a Bill Murray, yeah.
You know, I'm getting so confused. I've sent out so many boxes of corals this week. So you did get a Bill Murray and it's still alive?
Yep. In fact, it's one of the best looking ones in there.
Nice.
Yes. Sorry, I told Liam a total lie in the comments that you didn't get Bill's box, but it was you that got Bill Murray.
Yeah. So notoriously difficult shipper in the past.
Yes,
right?
it is. Really tricky.
So that'll be pride of place. Yeah, it's doing all right. But there's an Amphius in my trap right now. How the fuck is an Amphius going in a trap? Right.
Just fucking with you.
Yeah, and the only bait in there is a bloody algae magnet. It's like, why has that gone in there?
Just want to check it out. I don't think Harry's in the chat anymore, but if you are Harry, did you make that trap?
Yeah, we think he did. Yeah.
It does say HM on it.
Yeah. The other thing, the last thing I'll mention is my eldest son. He's 5. He'll be 6 in April. Massively getting into the fish now. He's got his own little freshwater tank, and he's really getting keen with. He's on YouTube every day looking at fish and stuff. And he came home from school on Friday, and he goes, "Daddy, I've drawn you a picture." And it's got a stencil out with all these. He goes, "I picked out all of the sea fish for you."
That is brilliant.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's getting really into it. And we went around 4 fish shops today as he's treated for being a good boy. And he's going to help me pick some fish out for the 6-foot tank and this tank, and he's buzzing his tits off.
His treat. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's great. Out of I had 3 kids. I was spread betting. One of them's taken the hobby up, so we're good.
Hey, well done.
Yeah, mine couldn't give 2 shits. Mine are like, whatever, stupid fucking fish. They're like, fuck that.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. That's what it was going like. And he just by his own account found this YouTube fella that was just going around. I think it's called like Hawaii rock pooler or something, and just fishing rock pools and catching juvenile tangs and moray eels and stuff. And he's just like, he won't stop watching it. And now he comes out here and he can name the fish, and he's like, for a 5-year-old kid, he's brilliant. So I'm literally just pumping him full of like
encourage it.
Enthusiasm at the minute. Yeah.
I am the goon.
I am
the goonch.
He does want a goonch. I just want to get him to the point where he can do water changes and I can just sit back and watch. That's my goal.
Yeah, winner.
Yeah.
So obviously you've got a really large tank behind you and it's completely empty. You've got a few fish already you're going to put in, but do you have a dream fish that this size of tank is going to allow you to house?
I've got dream fish, but I don't want anything big. I want to keep it zebra soma size. My powder blue might be the biggest tang I end up having. And then I've got my Regal Angel and less of supposed to gold flake, but those sorts of fish. I don't want to get like a orange shoulder tang that's huge because I can, or a lipstick tang that's 16 inch or something. I just want a lot of movement in smaller fish and most tang and angel focused.
Okay.
Achilles.
Yeah. So a shark's right out then.
Sharks out. Yeah. Sharks out this time.
Achilles.
Yeah, Achilles is on the list. It's definitely on the list. I'll just have to really be careful with the powder blue. But yeah, I'm holding the powder blue for my last edition. Depends on the coral, doesn't it? Right? They're going to eat whatever coral I put in there. So I was debating the Moorish Idol, and I thought if I did the Moorish Idol, I'd want 6 of them. I'd want a group of them.
Yeah, I want to get more. I want a group.
And I've seen, to be fair, the last few wild import Moorish Idols that have come in to AAC recently that I've been working on behind the scenes in quarantine are probably the best feeders I've seen in a Moorish Idol in terms of smashing frozen pretty quick and even taking marine A pellet as well. So that's like unheard of almost. So if I can get a group of 6 that do that, I'd be tempted. Not so much the chromas. Although I will say, in Liam's tank, those chromas look the absolute bollocks. And I could well be tempted by something like that. But
are they not in the sump by now? Must be in the sump.
Moved on.
Maybe, unless what he's got in the sump would be a predator for them. There's bound to be something big lurking down there.
I think he's emptied his sump now so he can put some more fish in there.
Yes. No, they do look really good, to be fair. Like, when you can keep in a big number, they've got. When you get people that buy chromis and they get like 5 or 6, you never get the impact of how they should look. Whereas when you've got
see them on
15,
the natural
20 or
reef
so.
and amongst the staghorn corals, and a diver will make like a quick shift and an entire ball of like 600 fish just go and disappear.
Yeah.
That is just amazing.
So I'd like to achieve that in a way in this tank with a shoal of a minimum of sort of 20 antheas, and I'm leaning towards scribbled or Coopers maybe, or long fins. I like long fins as well. So,
Nice.
but if I got the group, it'd be a group of all the same ones.
Yeah.
So that would be a great sort of shoulder fish, and then the tangs, the angels in between. So that's what I'm kind of going for: sticks, angels, and tangs, really.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Nice.
again, no rush. That's a lot of everything you just mentioned there is a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of effort. So don't expect to see next week a different look to this. I'm just waiting, biding my time.
That's not what this is about. I mean, if you race to the end line, it's done. You're then like, well, what do I do now?
Start another tank.
Ripping it apart. Yeah.
That's
How
it.
it goes.
Yeah.
Because I've had this in my mind for a good year now of what I want to do with this. Even before I had all my my freshwater rays and stuff in there. If I thought ever I go to reef tank, this is what I want to do. I want islands, big colonies of acros, and fish, like decent fish. And I'm already thinking now what I'm going to do with the 6-foot tank. I'm going to go pretty much LPS only and just have a load of movement to counteract what this is going to look like. So all my torches and hammers that I've been fragging are just going to go back in there and just have as much as LPS as I can. And obviously the clams, because the angels or the clams won't go, so the clams will stay over there. And yeah, I'm already thinking about the next step now, which I'm getting ahead of myself, but
Nice.
it's what we do.
It's exactly what we do. You're bollock deep in the hobby, and I love it. Love it.
Yeah, it's good fun. Yeah, in a good place. So in a good place. I've beat. The only thing I had going on bad after a couple of holidays recently was the cyano came back and bit me in the arse. I've had it previously in the past and got it beat just by getting my nutrients right. It went away. 2 weeks away for our family holiday, then a week fishing, and relying on my neighbours and my wife to feed and stuff. Not criticism, but you obviously lose the balance a little bit, And
That's very much a criticism in it, really. If you think,
but I'm not. They don't quite notice the little things that start to change, and perhaps the skimmer didn't get cleaned out as often as it should, and perhaps anything like basically cyano came back. So I went and bought some of the Modern Reef cyano cleaner, which is the most expensive liquid you can buy behind nothing. But it's really worked. It's kicked it. It says having effective in 48 hours. Well, within 48 hours, it was pretty much all gone. So
that's interesting, because did Tom not say just last night he put
Tom said he used it the first time and it worked brilliantly, and then a few months later he used it again and it had no effect. So I wonder whether there is some resistance build up or something. I don't know. It's a natural enzyme based product, I'm led to believe. So long story short, when you spend 90 quid on a bottle of that, it should fucking work.
90 quid.
Wow. Flipping heck.
Fuck that.
Here it all comes.
Yeah. But it has worked. It has worked. I'm not plugging anyone. I don't. That you should hopefully know that by now. But it has actually worked. So fair play.
Fuck it out. For 90 quid, I'd try my eyes to enjoy cyano.
But yeah, no, good. All good, mate. That's me up to date, really. I think. Busy boy.
I know I can speak for everybody as well. Super excited to see what that tank turns into. Can't wait. Okay, moving on to Lee, who's popping his cherry for his very first ever live stream. Lee, welcome.
Oh no.
I'll just fucking with you.
Brilliant.
No, we're good. Yeah,
Well
so
done.
popping my
Well
cherry
done.
light, which is good.
2 seconds, I'll go get a charger.
Oh, fuck yeah, no.
You're exactly what
You have to wait for my turn, didn't he?
he did.
All right, I need my glamorous assistant, please, for my pictures.
Right, okay. Yep, fuck. Completely forgot. 2 seconds.
Professional as ever.
Right. Before. Right, we're going with before.
Yeah.
Share screen, window, before. Boom. Can you not see it?
I can see a circle of death.
Can anyone see it?
I see it. I see it fine.
You can have some of this cyano cleaner if you like.
If you can see it, then that's great. But I can't see it, so that's funny. Yeah, so went to. Oh, here I can see it now. So went to Aqua. A couple of days after Aqua, this is what the tank looked like. So tank's been running for around 2 months. So
not long.
No, so I had loads of issues with my old tank. I'll go into that other day. And then I bought this one for second hand and just moved everything over. The rockscape in there is completely brand new, but I got mature rock from the LFS in the sump, so it's all sort of good. But it's been around about 2 months. Had that. It's a DD900 Reef Pro.
Okay.
So it's the sort of shallower one. I think you can probably tell.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice tank. I only got it for 150 quid with equipment, so it was an absolute bargain.
Whoa.
Second hand. And I sold my tank for probably more and sold all the equipment, so I was sort of quids in. So yeah, it started with a bit of brown dust in. I thought probably just the atoms.
Yeah, boy.
Because it's 2 months-ish. But it became to this, and it just got... I've had dynos before, so I've ran it under the microscope, and yeah, it was dynos again. So it was small cell, amphidinium or something like that with cyno, and I had diatom, so I had all three at one point. I thought, well, this is great.
Well, that's a party.
Oh yeah, they're all having a party in my fucking tank. And then, so last week decided to do a water change. So this is the next picture, Ron, please. So I did a water change because they do say with dynos, don't do a water change, leave it as is, don't touch the sand and that sort of stuff. So I've at the sand. This is what it looked like. So it's slightly better. But obviously
that's a lot better, Lee.
Well, yeah, I know.
That's not slight.
But it was clear white, and then after a couple of hours, starting to come back brown and brown, and then the next day it was just brown again. So I sort of ran out of ideas a little bit. I don't want to do bloody silicate dosing again and all that sort of stuff that takes months and months and months to do. So at Aqua Print, we're selling these. I'll show you in a minute. Which are called UV sweepers. So they are UV bulb.
Yeah.
And you basically put that in the tank, and you put the UV with it on your sand bed, and then after that, you dose bacteria from the bottle, which obviously is reefing bullshit now.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you're lucky that's not a TMC bulb because you'd be electrocuted right now.
Well, funny story is, so I was going to run a UV system, and I've had a TMC Vecton 300 in the loft for about 7 years. So I thought,
keep it there, brother.
This could blow up. So I plugged it in, worked fine.
Have a loft fire.
It wasn't even plugged in, just combusted.
Unplugged. It was in a fireproof box. Plugged it in, worked. I thought, fucking hell, it's actually worked after 7 years. Then the bulb went, took the cover off to try and put the bulb together, and then everything else just fell off.
Standard.
So it's now firmly in the bin. So yeah, that was TMC doing it for you. So yeah, I've been doing the UV sweeper and the bottle bacteria for 4 days. And if you show the most recent picture, please, Ron. This is how it looks now.
Cool.
So it's completely gone.
Yep.
Oh, brilliant.
So I don't want to plug the company too much, but it's worked wonders for me. So yeah, I know there's a comment about copepods. I've doused the copepods today. But yeah, I'm just going to continue on the UV sweeper for about a week and just see how it goes. But yeah, it's been absolutely amazing product.
Please do plug the company because it's worked. That's allowed.
Yeah. So Aquaprint sell it in the UK, but I believe it is 3D Reefing. I think it's US based. He makes it. He's done all the design, so I guess Aquaprint just distribute it around the UK.
Yeah.
Liam's comment, he's an arsehole, isn't he?
It is Dave's kitchen in the background. Yeah. So yeah, it's worked absolutely brilliantly. So I'm well chuffed. Sand's looking pure white.
I just want to show the first picture again, right? So we'll jump from before to after because that is a hell of a transformation. So yeah. I know Elisa made a joke. She can't unsee it. Um,
Wow.
so yeah, I mean
Wow.
it's like a different tank.
I know. Yeah.
So
But
that's
though,
before.
it's also worth saying that is what every new tank goes through. It's nothing to
True.
be ashamed of. It's
Yeah.
just, that just happens,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
So my previous tank, I had loads of dyno issues from no nitrates and no phosphates. I couldn't get them at all. I was dosing bottles, couldn't get them at all. This tank, I've got, I think, 0.1 phosphates. I've had 0.4 at the highest, and my nitrates were 40 at the highest, and now they're about 10. So I was a bit surprised I still had dynos. I could see diatoms and stuff. But yeah, it was... thank you, Liam. So yeah,
He
doing
can
really
be
well.
nice sometimes. He's a nice person at his core.
I'm waiting for the backhander. So yeah, doing really well. Other than that, so I've just been doing that all week. Other than that, obviously now I've got corals from Aqua. Just starting to dose, get the sort of tested every day. Mag, Alk, and just started to look at dosing automatically over the next couple of weeks or so. So yeah.
So how long have you been a reefer, Lee?
Unsuccessfully for about 14 years, and successfully for about a day. So yeah,
A day. Excellent.
yeah, about 14 years. So I've been in and out of the hobby for 14 years.
Wow. Will we play the age game? Let's play the age game. Rama, what age do you think Lee is?
35.
35. Emma?
30.
Jason?
36.
Tom? Is Tom
Oh,
fucking with us?
Tom's lot there.
I know you blinked.
I'm going to say 30, 32. Dave?
I'll go fucking 45. Sorry, Lee.
I was going to say something now.
Fucking hell, Jamie?
I reckon younger. I reckon 30's gone. 31.
Ooh, 31.
Wow.
James?
33.
So
There we go.
30 through 33 are each.
So you got
So Ram was bang on
Ah.
35.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I probably look at my 40s because I got two kids, one a 1-year-old and one a 4-year-old. So yeah, life's tough.
Oh, I hear you, Lee.
But my son loves my tank. 4 years old. He's the only 4-year-old that I know knows what a Nasseria snail is. So
well.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. He tells all the kids in school they ain't got a fucking clue what he's on about.
All right, snail boy.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah.
That's actually quite good because my middle son, he's 3. He calls it a nasty sore ass now.
I mean, Alyssa's got a point right now. We can call you Baby Lee.
I'm still taller than you, Dave.
Don't matter, mate. Age is a number.
Savage.
45.
35. Yeah, that's it for me. Nothing else to say, unfortunately.
Okie doke. It's the sexiest baker alive. James, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. Thank you for joining.
Good.
What's been happening
Good,
with you?
I made a canopy for the tank a little while back, just to shield the light out and let the light spin in the lounge is a bit nuts.
Should have sent me a photo.
I should have done, shouldn't I? That'd have been forward planning as well.
Is it in?
Yeah.
Have you even got a tank channel?
Yes.
Is it in there?
Very sparsely populated.
It's very fucking sparse. Yeah, it is. Let me see. If right. Keep talking. I'll see if I can find a photo here.
No pressure. Yeah, so I made the canopy much better. Just hides the light. I've made a 3D printed little bracket for the auto feeder to sit on rather than the edge of the tank. That all works pretty well. Yeah, that was good. And I started losing chromis. I thought, chromis is just doing what chromis do, just picking each other off. And then I had a little freshwater molly that I changed to saltwater, and they all started disappearing. I thought, they're just randomly going. And one day I was just cleaning I printed Ron sent the STO actually, the cap for the overflow pipes. And I was cleaning that, and I was like, shit, there's fish in the weir box. I had 3 chromis and a molly in the weir box. Brilliant. So I turned off the return pump so I could see in there properly. The water wasn't rippling in there. Forgot about the skimmer, so I emptied a whole skimmer cup full of crap into the sump as well. Bubbles everywhere. Brilliant. Yeah, that's what I need. I need one of them.
Same. That's why I bought one and not fitted it.
Well, I've got one of those DD things that you put in there, the sensor ones, but that's just in a box in somewhere else. Nowhere near the tank.
Why do you people buy stuff and then? I mean, it's like having a battery backup. So I bought a battery backup in the summer there. I installed it, and that day we had that storm, and we had a power cut for hours and hours and hours. See if I hadn't plugged that in.
I need to swap it around because it's such a chunky little plug. If it goes into the apex, it's taking up a lot of space. Like you can't use the plugs either side of it.
So you need to just make a wee extension cable.
Yeah, just get an extension cable.
I need to just add a little clip onto it.
As well.
He's blaming a chunky plug.
Yeah, chunky plug. I ruined it all.
They make little 1 foot versions of it.
Or I could just not be a clown and turn the skimmer off.
That's a very good point, because I went to all the effort of putting, those outdoor waterproof double sockets you can get with the lid that you close.
Yeah.
I put 5 of them underneath here above the sump. I thought, brilliant. And then every single thing you buy comes with a fucking plug like Floor's hand. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, you can't even. What's the point?
Yeah, I got something similar, but just like a little door that goes on it, mainly for the kids because they just fucking play around.
I need to get. Yeah.
So I just use it for extension needs.
Yeah,
it always goes in basically.
So Liam has sent us a photo of what he thinks your canopy should look like, James.
How quick can you produce these things, Liam?
I mean, see, to be honest, I mean, you probably feed flake food.
Well, this no, I don't like flake food. So that's good. That's good.
All right.
That's good. Very good.
But that is the problem with these tanks, James, isn't it? That there's a gap between the weir and where you got the.
Yes, I think I was talking to you about it in Discord. There's even with the normal weir without me pissing around being stupid. There's about 5-10 mil gap between the D&D net mesh lid that you put on and the weir, the top of the weir.
Yeah, and the issue is obviously next to it. So you've got the weir, and then next to it you've got a dry section to run like wires down. I always worry something's going to jump in there.
Just swap in there. Yeah.
Can you not 3D print something just to cover the top?
I have.
Okay.
I have now. Yeah,
Perfect.
done that.
Perfect.
Yeah, did that. Yeah. So I spent ages trying to fish these fish out of the weir box because it's on the opposite end of the tank. It's next to the wall because it's a slopey weir. It's not in the middle of the tank. And it's a bit of a stretch. Yeah.
It goes to a really fine angle, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And the fish love to go backwards and forwards in between the pipes so you can't get to them with the fucking net.
Oh, God.
They're dickheads.
told
So I
me
did
you
like
could
one at a time. One at a time. I was like, right, one day I'm doing one. And I had to give in because my back was falling apart. Right, next one tomorrow.
You should have just got one of your kids, hung them upside down, and let them go in.
Yeah, get this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably eat it or something. It's like scampi. Yeah.
Sorry, what's wrong with your kids?
They're going to eat the fish. That's what they do. What else did I do? Oh, I'm going to come away from Alpha Reef because Dave influenced up there and said that,
Fuck right off. I don't influence jack shit. No,
Brilliant.
not having it.
No, I got Alpha Reef just when I had the tank in the office at work because it was simple. Little Fluval, 52 litres, one pump, done. And because I bought a big pot of it and then lost it and then bought another big pot of it, I found the other one again straight after.
You describing Ron's sex life there, one pump. Yeah.
So why was it my name?
Well, that innocent in there as well. I'm just like quiet.
I'm like the fucking oldest here, right? Other than Emma, who's a little bit older than me. But you had to go and say, "Oh, Ron's one pump and done."
Yeah, well, it makes sense.
It's the other way around, my man.
To be
Well,
fair,
Emma's
Ron,
one
you're only
pump
like
and done.
you're only 2 weeks older than me.
That's not very nice, Emma, is it? I wouldn't have that shit.
That's not my fault. She was born before me.
I'm impressed you remembered, quite honestly.
Yep.
I think they call it the hand pump shack, don't they? It's 2 pumps and a squirt. That's all you get.
Sorry.
I can't even remember where we are. Where were we?
I don't even know what we don't even know where we were there. All for Reef
I
and
got past 1 pump and got to 2.
1 pump and done, and it was 2. So
You're stepping away from all for Reef based on Dave, who is an influencer.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
Brilliant. No, I used to use calc when I had the tank set up before. Used to make my own magnesium, and then just stopped to shut the tank down. So now I'm going to start making things again. Hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
So yeah, I ordered all the bits, the powders and stuff. I need to order a new beaker because I only had the 1,000 milliliter one, not 2,000. So you put stuff in, and the liter just spills over the top.
It's over the top.
Yep.
Yeah, I was cutting it fine with the all for each liter meat and mixture in there. It was like right at the top. So maybe not.
I pushed
me.
my
So yeah,
hopefully
the other day doing that.
Yeah,
huge mess.
Yes, yeah,
shit everywhere.
Goes everywhere. So I ordered loads of stuff from Intralabs, the ones that you said about in Discord.
Yep.
On the thing, and I looked them up. I wonder like where it's coming from, just out of interest. And they're about 20 minutes away from me.
Superb. So can you?
Yeah. So I don't know. I tried to phone them today, but they don't open at weekends. So I thought I'd phone them, and then for future reference, I can just go and pick it up.
They're normally kind of weird. They're like, nah,
they're lab people, and they're like, nah,
yeah,
you lot, nah, dirty people. We've got white coats here. Yeah. Well, fair enough. So yeah, that is about it, I think. So looking forward to doing that. Yeah.
So are you going to be dosing anything out with your big 3, or are you just going to do your big 3? What about
the big 3 and then Tropic Marin, A and K? I got them.
Ooh, that's exactly what I do.
Yeah. So hopefully.
So you're fluencing. Yeah.
Don't put it
Yeah, you're all fluencing.
So how many people here has he influenced to get a Stratton?
If I could sell a couple of my feet, I'd get one.
A couple of.
What are you going to replace them with? Pasties?
Yeah, why not? I can make a really crusty loaf, just like cut along on them.
I'm not getting out in the rain; it will get soggy.
Soggy. I don't go outside much anyway. It's fine.
Oh dear. Right. So A&K and your top 3 main, you're going to be mixing your own.
Yes, that is the plan. So interested to see what happens there. Because Dave, what you said about you found all for Reef slow, and it is because it just like it plods along at all just the
That's what I
standard levels.
swapped over to stop shit growing, basically. But not stop growing, but you know what I mean, just slow everything down.
Yeah, and that makes sense, and it does. That's the way it feels. Like when I calc things, you could see them growing, but it was a pain in the ass filling up the container all the time and cleaning and powdery shit everywhere.
So 1969 fish tank has had a powder blue for 12 years. How long have you all had yours? Mine will be 6, so half that. What about you, Jamie?
6.
Fuck's sake.
6 years.
6 years.
Good years they are.
I've only had him up a year, but I did buy him when he was about 8 inches. So, you know.
Okay.
Yes. 8 inches.
Did you say 8 inches?
Yeah, you finally got there.
It's getting bigger in inches and smaller in diameter each hour.
Yeah. So again, Dave, is what age does to you. You know.
See how we
It's all relative.
So I've only had mine a year, but I like to buy all my fish as small as possible, and so I've got them for their life. Because my thing is, if you buy a fish that's already adult, who knows how old it is? I like to buy them as small as possible, and they're with me for hopefully life, or as long as I can keep them alive. Who knows? I'll try and respond to you in 13 years' time.
What
To
Salty
brag.
Banter will be on then, do you reckon?
Oh, fuck that.
Quite a few of my fish are about 7 years now.
Yeah, my clown is 6 or 7, I think.
I think
Yeah,
my
I went to
oldest
get
is 11.
I hope my clowns don't live that long. Just saying. I really
will.
hope they don't live that long.
Those clowns are going to 35, Jason. You know that.
Fucking assholes.
If I'm allowed
Secretly
to
love them.
if I'm allowed to sour the conversation and go to freshwater, I have got 2 koi in our pond outside that have been with us for 28 years since we bought
Wow.
the tiny fish.
Flipping
That's
out.
crazy.
Yeah.
What winter temperatures do you get, Jamie? And do you heat the pond ever?
No, I don't heat it. No, and I keep the filters running all year round. It freezes on top, but it never gets below 4 or 5 degrees. It's not.
That's interesting because 10's the kind of magical limit for like cold water fish for all sorts of stuff going
That's
wrong.
your disease/feeding limit, isn't it? So things start to. I've never bothered with that. And those 2 fish that are 28, 29 years old have lived with us in 3 houses. So we've taken them everywhere we've moved. So they're still going.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I remember buying the ghost koi. We bought 5 from a garden centre with me and my dad, and I carried them home in the car, sort of thing. Put them in the pond where we first lived, and then we moved house with my parents. Took them. We had 3 left. Took them with us, and then when I moved into this house, my parents' pond was far too small, and I took them out of the pond and brought them here. And yeah, we've got one left in the original 5, and he's 28 years old. And when I moved house, I weighed him. He was 14.5 pounds. It's a big thing.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
So do you feed them through the winter, or do you just let them hibernate?
No, I don't feed them religiously, but I'll let them dictate. If I walk out in the garden, because our pond's right by our back door, so if I walk out the door and they come up and look like they want food, I'll give them a bit of food. If they're sat at the bottom doing nothing, I'll just leave them to it. Depends. If you get a mild winter, you can sort of feed here and there throughout.
Do you move to wheat germ in the winter?
Yeah, I do buy it sometimes, or just thawed out frozen peas in the winter. Sometimes that's quite good. Yeah,
It's complicated, isn't it? You know.
I think that's enough fresh water. I mean, see,
I was going to say, if Jim was here, he'd be
starting to
fucking
feel
having
like
your bollocks by now.
Salty-ish banter.
can feel the vomit just kind of getting to bit here.
Yeah, right here.
For the record, I absolutely love koi as well. Always have.
Yeah, koi's acceptable. I thought that's
Koi are cool.
yeah. Pond koi's that's good.
So we're all in agreement then. There we go. Well, me and James have
Yeah.
decided. Fuck it.
Cool. That's it then. Okay.
While we're on the topic, then Emma, what's behind you? Let's have a look at that.
Oh,
That's
Sorry.
my leaf adjacent tank.
Macro algae tank.
With Alpha Reef sitting right above it, which has never moved.
No,
Yeah.
no. I put that there like a year ago to mess with Mel, and I never moved it again.
It's now a permanent feature.
Yep.
So unfortunately, we've lost Tom, and he can't come back. He said sorry, but I hope you enjoyed it, Tom. Hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, we're over the 2-hour mark. We'll wrap it up there. Thank you so much for you all for clearing a little bit of time on your Saturday night. I know it's hard, especially used with kids. It's not easy, but you can untie them now, James, and take the gas tape off.
I'll take the weight away from the door and things like that. It's fine.
Yeah, you can let them breathe again.
It works.
Thank you to everyone in the comments as well. I really, really appreciate you all joining in. And we'll get the next one booked in, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you later.
Thank you all. Take it easy.
Everybody, thank you.